Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? West Coast Battle Media. We are here. As you can see, man right here to my left side, responsible for building the Sacramento brand. Battle Rap, Mr. PNR 916 himself. We got Q in the building, man. What's going on with you, sir?
Man, not much. It's nice. We out here to 916, Team 916. This man's been holding it down for the whole West Coast for a very long time, doing a lot more than most people on the West Coast do. And we have this talent right here in the 916, of course, because that's where all the talent comes from in California, it seems, these days. And y'all need to show this motherfucker some love because he's been doing some crazy shit and been supporting it and giving us our own media culture on the West. So if y'all really fuck with the West, you fuck with Nico. But good to see you too, my G.
You heard it from the man himself, man. So we got to talk about this upcoming card, man. Night of Legends 3.
Woo.
Last year, I think, was that the Saint versus Next card?
That was off with their head
off
too.
With their heads too.
I was supposed to run a Night of Legends 3 last year. I did not because I wanted to consolidate resources for the 8-year anniversary.
Gotcha.
So I believed in the product that much that I wanted it. I basically said, fuck this shit, that will work because I want to see this work. And yeah, we saw how that turned out. Anyway, go ahead.
Got you. So, looking at the whole card, man, we definitely gonna break down all the matchups and whatnot to make sure we get all that cracking.
I'm ready.
I noticed, man, you guys are in Pittsburgh, man. No Sacramento card this time?
No Sacramento card this time. This is a new territory to bite into, sink my teeth into. Bay Area, a market that I've tried to expand to before, but y'all know the story on that. Hi, Dirtbag Dan. So, we gonna try it again the same day at somebody else's event. Hi, Dirtbag Dan.
Here we go. Oh, man. We ain't gonna get too much into that, but we are gonna get into this card because it has some dope matchups on here. We're gonna break this whole thing down.
Absolutely.
So, Pittsburgh, California, 7 p.m. If you're in that area, if you're from Sacramento, you can get out there. Make sure you get out there, man.
It's gonna be a night. It's gonna be a night.
Alright, so the first battle we have on the card, we have Chuck D versus Rick is Raw. How you feeling about this matchup?
So, the story behind this matchup, I'm not sure if too many people out there are aware, but in the 916, we actually have a syndicated award-winning radio show called Top Shelf 360 Radio. Shout out to my man's Hennessy. He allowed me to run a tournament on his radio show to get to determine who would be able to battle at Night of Legends 3. And so, running that tournament, a few of the battles canceled, both of their opponents canceled, so they were both automatically grandfathered into Night of Legends 3, and boom, we're putting them against each other because they actually went on the radio show and spit their bars on the air for their opponents. I fucked with it that much that I have to see them against each other. So, they actually were on radio spitting bars, which is more than most of y'all will ever do, to earn their opportunity on Night of Legends in their city. So they didn't just get this battle, they both actually earned it, and I was going to decide out of either one of them who sounded better. I liked them both, so put them against each other.
I heard that. So next battle, we got Daniel Blackton, who is going to give a mean 30. He's delivering a body bag, people, to Mr. Lucky Desperado.
You guys.
It's going to be a body. How you feeling about this matchup, sir?
Sponsored by Chad's Vapes. I am feeling good about this. There's a mini story behind this battle. Daniel Blackton was actually on my first ever card, Clash of Champions. He was somebody basically like a Lucky Desperado. We lucked into Lucky Desperado at the 8-year anniversary, and basically he had a passion, he had a hunger, and he wanted to keep going up. One thing he mentioned to me basically the first day is he wants the main event eventually. And so Daniel Blackton had that same level of hunger. When he originally first started in PNR, he was always looking to expand and go up. And that's one thing that I always liked about Daniel Blackton. And so he ended up taking a more musical route, which actually ended up working out pretty decently well for him. So instead of taking the battle rap platform, he started doing music and doing all that good stuff. But now he's ready to get back in the ring, which, hearing his music and hearing a lot of the stuff, you can see the progression and growth in him. He's understanding the game a lot more. Something that he lacked before was performance and delivery. By him honing his craft in music, that's something that's vital in music, is delivery. If you sound like trash, it don't matter what the fuck you're saying. One thing I noticed with Daniel Blackton over time is he was progressing, and I was starting to hear what he was saying. And when I'm able to hear what you're saying, you're delivering your shit correctly. And so, knowing that and having that knowledge of what he's understood and what he's taken away from the music game, and for him to come back into the ring, I didn't want to just put him against anyone. I wanted to motivate him. Lucky Desperado's on a fucking killing path right now. He's on a fucking war path when it comes to PNR. He's trying to kill everybody. He's trying to take everything out. If you were a top name in PNR, Lucky Desperado is fucking coming for you. Just know that. I can't stress that enough. This nigga's in my inbox. He's got his hit list. If you consider yourself a top name, if you're even close to that top name spot, that motherfucker's coming for you. And so, with him being on that war path, I need to put someone in front of him that basically I know will never stops, never quit on me in a battle. What Lucky needs is somebody that will stand across from him, take the hits, and fire back. And I'm confident in Daniel Blackton's ability in this battle, in this situation, with the progression and growth I've heard from him, to be able to take those hits and fire back. But how long? That's the question. And if the hits are more than Daniel Blackton has felt in his past, because we got to remember, he's gone against Gray Fox before. He stood in front of adversity. He stood in front of people that would fuck him up. So it's like he stood in front of Essam.
Yeah.
He went against Essam. That was actually at Clash of Champions, my first event. Essam versus Daniel Blackton. So he stood in front of people that could fuck him up before. This isn't new. And so his job is to figure out how not to get fucked up and how to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. And that's the part I'm interested in. Seeing, is Lucky going to continue his war path, or can Daniel Blackton figure out a way to sneak one out?
I heard that. I still got Lucky getting body bag. You heard it here live. You heard it here first. Daniel Blackton 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Next matchup we got to talk about, we got King Leo.
916.
Versus Cali Smooth. This is a monster battle right here.
This is one.
Cali Smooth has been talking a lot. Oh, he's been talking a lot. He said he got something for you, Leo.
Ooh.
He has something specifically for you that nobody else has said to you before.
This is good.
How you feeling about this matchup?
I'm actually excited now. No face tag jokes. I was expecting like 2 rounds of that shit. I was like, oh man, face tag jokes and light skinned jokes and stuff I'm not gonna understand. Drake, all this stuff. Like I thought they were gonna speak in a special light skinned language, and I was just gonna have to sit there and have to have somebody subtitle it out for me and then have delayed reactions. Like, you know, I don't know nothing about, you know, Drake and all them niggas, so I thought they was going to do a lot of that, and face tat jokes, and then long hair perm jokes, all that, silly shit. But now that I heard that, good lord, this should be a monstrous battle. I got this one being the battle of the night, simply because they're both dynamic, and you don't know what the fuck either one of them is capable of. Cali Smooth shows up unpredictable. You think he's going to take a conventional route, and he will take a different route. But he does have the weakness of harping in on stuff for too long sometimes. King Leo, I've literally pulled this man up drunk, pushed him in the ring, pissed off, about to watch him shit the bed and watch him perform flawlessly. Nothing like nothing happened. Then after the battle, go back to being drunk and passed out, and pissing all. No, I'm playing. He ain't never pissed on himself. He's throwing up on himself. We all know that. But it's like King Leo's weakness. He will stick to the plan no matter what anybody thinks. And sometimes you gotta call an audible. What made Peyton Manning a great quarterback is his understanding of the offense and his ability to be able to decipher what the defense is potentially going to be, and then on top of that, stay away from the defense. So Leo's job is to stay on offense this whole battle. The second, I feel like a rebuttal in this battle could do more damage than good. This is one of the few battles you will ever hear that a rebuttal will do Leo more. If he stays on the offense, if he adjusts his offense around what Cali Smooth is going to say, just his mannerisms, everything, this could be a very monstrous performance for Leo. So it's basically two dynamic individuals that have to do something predictable in order to pull out a victory, which is kind of a weird way to put it, but at the same time, they have to do enough for it to not look predictable. I'm not making sense anymore, I'm sorry, but it made sense in my head. Anyway, next battle.
Alright, man, so we gotta talk about it, man. Let's get into the main event, man. Last battle of the night.
The beat.
We got Ronnie, Red Hat Ronnie, versus one of NorCal's own, Dev the Demon.
Who the hell booked that match?
This is almost like a home game for Dev. Almost. I'm expecting great things from Dev the Demon. What are you expecting from this battle, though?
Well, we bring in PNR to Dev's hometown. We have enough faith in Dev that he will draw a crowd and put on a monstrous performance. There's not very many people in battle rap that I will move anything for, go anywhere for, do anything for. But there's something about Dev that I feel like isn't being tapped into, that people aren't taking advantage of. There's something about him that people need to have more faith in him. And I'm not talking about battle rappers, I'm not talking about fans, I'm talking about promoters. There's every now and then you're gonna get a guy like, I'm a huge wrestling fan. Next is our John Cena. Every now and then you're gonna get a Randy Orton. Somebody that they're just built for this. They're made for this, and people know that that person's made for it. And I feel like Dev is one of those people that's made for this shit, and that it's like the second his hometown sees him, it's over. Like, he's one of those people, like, the second his hometown gets wind of him in its entirety, he's gonna have it on his back. Why not bring that to his city? And then on top of that, why not put him against one of the most dominant brands in battle rap? I mean, Ronnie's brand itself is damn near worth more than most battle leagues. That's insanity to me that someone understood marketing and the game enough to build a brand worth more than a league. That's impressive. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's how the game is supposed to work. And I feel like if Dev puts on a monstrous performance against that, that'll open not only his city's eyes, but everyone's eyes. That's gonna let everyone know what he's truly capable of. And on top of that, Ronnie is Ronnie. I don't have to hype him up. I don't have to explain anything. We all know what we get from Red Hat. That man, you can't build a brand with just a good marketing scheme. You gotta have a product. His product is solid. His product matches his genius of marketability. Like, he is just as good at battling as he is at marketing himself. So that's two deadly, dangerous elements to cross each other, and to put that in front of Dev, that's a huge test. And this is basically me seeing whether or not my intuition is correct.
I heard that, man. Look, you have it here, man. Night of Legends 3, PNR 916. You heard it from the man Q itself, man. If y'all are not in the building for this,
The hell you doing? What you doing at Bots? Get your ass over here.
We love y'all bots. We love y'all.
I love you,
bots.
Manflex. And Reverse Live.
We love you. Alright, so we have Pittsburgh, California, 7 p.m. this Saturday at the Black Diamond Street.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
501 Black Diamond Street.
There you
By the way, if you smoke after 8 o'clock, you are allowed to smoke in the venue. As
Even
in
more
inside.
incentive. As if the battles wasn't enough incentive.
As in, you guys get to look cool on camera. Yay! Isn't that what you all want?
Oh man, it's hilarious, man. Well, Q, appreciate you coming in, sir.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Anytime.
That's all we got for y'all, man. PNR 916, not at Legends 3. It's your boy Nico, man. West Coast Battle Media. We got it.